Welcome to the Conversion Stack with Daniel and Mark. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe on your favorite platform. And over the next 10 short episodes, we're going to be talking about the buyer's journey, what it is, how to tactically influence it, and really make some predictions around the buyer's journey. So without further ado, let's jump into this journey.
All right. Last time we talked, Dan, about the buyer's journey, I was bringing up my anecdote of doing like Christmas shopping nowadays and how I get just nailed with all these like Facebook ads or like ads for kids' toys. And I feel like I'm at the mercy of marketing teams, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is the most popular toy for kids this year. Buy, right? Done. But I hear you saying a lot that over the last X number of years, there's been a transition from like the power being in the marketing team's hands to the buyer's hands. And from like my personal experiences, doom scrolling through Facebook, I feel like I'm like just at the mercy of like whatever people are marketing to me.
Yeah. I think what's interesting about that, and we'll get into B2B where I really believe the journey is controlled by the buyer. You hit on something I've heard before that I think is really interesting is the best markets to be in are child products or pet products.
Yeah.
It's almost like when you start talking about those categories, the buyer's journey goes away because marketers are able to basically manipulate your decision making and the way you feel by just using either like fear or love or some of the key things that as humans we really struggle with.
I've done some pet products in the past, and like the research on it is they spend like 10 times more than even just parents.
Yeah.
It's crazy. People love pets more than their kids.
We should create a new agency focused on pet products.
Yeah, maybe.
But anyway. Yeah, to take it back to B2B, these are generally really complex, high dollar purchases, and you need approval. There's budgets. It's all these things, and they're typically not as transactional.
Got it.
They are guided by the individuals that have problems inside organizations. And typically that problem is what sparks the buyer's journey.
Got it.
And when I say it's controlled primarily by the buyer, in today's world, there's just endless amount of information. And we talk a lot about the importance of integrated, or what some might call omni-channel marketing. It's, when I go and make a decision or research a decision to go from awareness to consideration, or when I'm ready to go from consideration to purchase, there's review sites, there's blog content on top pieces of software, there's social media websites and LinkedIn where I can get other people's opinion of how this software has solved their problems. So it's such a buyer's journey, and the customer has so much power that they are actually driving themselves through that process. And as marketers, our goal is to actually be there to help them effectively drive themselves through that process.
Got it. So big difference from what I'm seeing and you saying that the buyer actually controls the journey is like my little getting hit by Facebook ads is like just impulse purchases pretty much. Mm-hmm. And the buyer's journey is like a day or two long. Where like when you switch it to like B2B, I mean, like that sales cycle or like buyer's journey is like 9 months. Yeah. Right. So you got multiple people within even a company doing research. Right. So like, I think what we've seen at times is maybe somebody finds the product solution that they're looking for, but then even like they have to send it to like the technical lead for them to like review it and do their research to make sure that's going to like technically like fit into the company.
Yeah, it's almost it's like enabling the buyer's journey versus forcing the buyer's journey.
Got it. So with like the B2B world, it is really up to the buyer to do all of their own research and like due diligence and talk to other people or figure out if it's the right product for them.
They have more control over the buyer's journey.
Got it.
Where got lost a little bit.
So they have control, but then I think it switches like the marketer's job to like create stuff to be found essentially, right? Mm-hmm. Like, and I mean, you can influence review sites and things a little bit, but I think that's like a huge piece of it is like creating the right content and stuff for the buyer to find.
Yeah, and I think you can influence them a lot.
Yeah.
You can influence your ad strategy, you can influence the review strategy, you can influence your content strategy, and it's how are you present and enabling enough so when that person is going through their journey or their control, you're basically there to influence the next stages of the journey.
Got it. So the buyer's influencing where the marketer needs to be marketing, essentially.
Correct.
Got it.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Okay.